Hello, welcome to the tutorial for Reference Helper and Tracker. This site was developed by me in hopes to help reference librarians answer questions easier and track what they're doing. So later on they can look back and say, okay, we've had a lot of these questions. Let's make sure we do our best to always go through those. But first I'd like to kind of go through our webpage so you have a chance to see what's going on here. First off, our homepage. Here we have a cool picture of San Francisco Library's main reference desk back in the 1970s, freely available from our San Francisco page. We have here a couple search boxes at the bottom, dictionary, thesaurus, reference, and whatnot on the first bottom left. So any searches can be done through here, in case you don't know what the word asleep means. Very useful for quick reference. Usually you just have one web page open, keep opening more web pages to try to find things. So the hopes in this is that you'll be able to quickly put a search in for whatever you want. Usually I find dictionary.com, Wikipedia, and Amazon to be things I search frequently, especially Amazon when I can't find a title in my own catalog at my library. Okay, so let's move on from the basic home page and see what we've got for you. We've got resources for which to use. One is going to be etiquette. If you read through this list, it's going to kind of, or this kind of guidelines to performing reference interviews in a way that's useful to the patrons and makes it easier for you to figure out what people want. Let you go through that, but a lot of it mostly kind of goes towards open-ended questions. Usually is the main word that I always tell people about. I can't show you the video tutorials right now because I'm directly making the video tutorial, so you have to trust me that when you click on that, that's what you'll find. Sometimes this site is a brief introduction to reference, so just for quick help tips, and usually for Tracker, I've made useful links here for further introspection of the reference interview, especially customer service, patron service, customer service. This isn't about how to search for something. It's not an instructional on how to use different databases, the best way to search on Google, or how to cite references. The important thing here is how best to get patron the information that they want, to get the question out of them so that you understand it, to best help them. And sometimes that takes a bit of prodding, and sometimes it takes a lot of questions, but it's better to get there than to be quick about it and just give them a completely wrong answer and waste your time and their time. So those are the useful links. We also have the tracker, which I like to think is really useful. So essentially, you just put your name and whatever library branch you get, and after every little reference question, choose what kind of question it was. Say if it was like an adult, teen, or child program, and you say, well, how successful was I in doing that? You know, I really helped that kid out, and they got all the books they needed on Abraham Lincoln. I'm going to give that a 5. You don't always have to write notes, but you say, happy child. And when you hit submit, it sends it to us, and what we'll do with that, the goal is to make little graph results. These are ones that I've staged from 2012 to show you what they would be like when people actually start using this and I have data to actually crunch. But the idea is that you can see which categories, such as the first one, you'll see the first chart, where the general information question seems to be the bulk of what kind of questions we get. So those are probably to concentrate on. So that's it for the tracker. There's also instructions in case people want to know exactly how to use it. And lastly, there's just a couple more little pages if you're interested about how I made this or who made it and how to contact us. It's all fairly simple in that manner. Yeah, it's a simple site, and I hope it is useful. And I'm going to continue working on it to make sure it is useful. Thank you for checking out our tutorial. Have a good one.